Blessings and welcome to all of my amazing Aquarians out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your April 2020 tarot reading, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign in Aquarius. And boy, are we needing your energy right now, Aquarians. I have been feeling this power from within you, Aquarians, that one day we are definitely going to be using the energy of the Aquarian vibration strongly. And right now, of all times, we do need your energy. We are stepping into the age of Aquarius, which is all about the collective, us standing together and helping each other out at a time of need. And, you know, this is who you are, Aquarius. You are the sign of the humanitarian. You are about dealing with the issues that we are facing and being able to come up with solutions to these issues. And so I do feel a lot of you Aquarians are really stepping into your vibration and showing what you were truly all about, the genius within you to be able to be unique and not allowing judgment to hold you back on your ideas right now. I do feel a lot of you are coming up with ways to be able to help society, help get us through this time through your intelligence. And for all of us who aren't Aquarians, we are really trying to tap into your energy to be able to use your insight at this time that the earth is really needing this type of energy. And so Aquarians, as I've been saying in my other videos, I do believe we've all chosen to come into this lifetime at a certain time, has a certain energy, has a certain sign, because of what we are wanting to help learn, to choose how to give to others and to make this world a better place. And that's what I feel you Aquarians are stepping up doing, is figuring out ways to look at our life right now in a different way, looking at the world and how we can change and shift what is happening out there to be able to move forward into the age of Aquarius in a more spiritual way, in a more humanitarian way, working to help one another out, not feeling so judged by others and what they believe. We are breaking from those structures. We are learning how unique we all are. And you Aquarians are definitely unique. You are the genius. You are eccentric. You are the thinkers of the zodiac sign. And I do feel you're going to help us be able to fulfill again our hopes, wishes, and dreams by standing strong and being the leader in helping redefine our goals, our aspirations, our wishes, our dreams, and coming up with ideas, coming up with solutions to how we can make this place a better earth. And I feel that it's all with starting with the Aquarian energy at this time. So thank goodness we are going to the age of Aquarius. We are moving away from the age of Pisces, of feeling like we had to belong to a certain group, a certain religion, a certain place, to where we all are seeing that as a collective, we are all part of the same divine energy. That if we cannot work as a soul group, as a collective, to come up with solutions to these problems that we are facing right now, and to help those in need, I really feel like That is what you're here to do, Aquarians, at this time. So I am so blessed and grateful for your energy. As we all, each sign has a part in all of this. And your part is to show us how to be a humanitarian, show us how to be that helping hand, and to be individual thinkers, and to be kind and compassionate to others. So we are definitely going to improve society through the Aquarian energy. And I'm truly grateful that you have chosen to be an Aquarian at this time. So much love to all of you. And let's go into your reading. So let's pull a go into the self position, an attribute, an archetypal energy that you may be feeling this month, that you need to bring out, that you can show others at this time of need. So what is the archetypal energy that you Aquarians are really expressing in this month of April to be able to connect with others? Child, orphan, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. That is so true. So, you know, you are connected to being independent. Independence based on learning to go it alone. Some of us may have to go it alone, but we are conquering fear of surviving. You will survive, and you're going to help others not feel like the child orphan. So beautiful to see that you are definitely about helping the collective and helping us be reborn again and conquering that fear and surviving through it all. So let's go to the second house of our finances, of our resources, the second house of Taurus. Let's look at base chakra. That is the connection to our foundation. This is how Aquarians will get through, is keeping your foundation secure. And really having to take time to meditate, right? Keeping that foundation supported and grounded. So let's read a little bit about this base chakra that's going to help you keep stable in this time of crisis, to keep your finances in alignment. Let's see here. What is the message of the base chakra? The color for the base chakra is red. The sound is lam. The element is earth. Saving the earth, right? Finding the balance again within the earth. The gland is the adrenal, and the key word is I have. Known as the base or root chakra, this energy center is situated at the base of the spine, and it is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival. What was the other word up there? Surviving. Such as survival of the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. To balance this chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honoring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. So keep your base chakra clear and supported and grounded, and it will help you with all those earthly issues that we are dealing with. So yes, through your base chakra, you will keep your physical body, those earthly issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter in alignment. So that's good to see that you will be able to do this, of course, this month in April. One more card. I want to pull a numerology card since it deals with numbers, finances. So let's see what that numerology number is for you, Aquarians. In the second house of finances, it looks like you will survive. You will keep your root chakra grounded and cleared and connected and centered. Yes, do you see the red energy and health? So your health is really important, and that's if you keep your base chakra clear and clean and grounded and rooted, you will stay healthy. So let's go to the third house. The third house is connected to communication. And let's pull an oracle in regards to maybe any type of communication, any type of word that you may need to fail, need to connect to, need to say. Here we go. Here are your 2 words. Sal's Murex. It is outside advisor, therapist, counselor. I feel this is about you being that therapist, that counselor, you helping out in some way and reaping rewards of past good deeds. Being the humanitarian, I'm sure in past lifetimes, you're going to understand exactly what you need to do to help others that are in need and to show others how to be that therapist, to be that counselor. This is what you Aquarians are going to do for us. Giving us the ability to be able to understand what is happening around us. I really do feel like through communication, through House's media, through, what's the other word I want? The word I'm looking for is through communications. I can't believe I can't even think. Telecommunication. I don't think that's a word, but through your genius and how to use all those type of communication, media, computers, technology. That's the word I want. You guys are the genius. I feel like you are all creating ways through technology to help us out. To be able to do things right now, especially since we're not able to have such strong connections with others through one-on-one contacts, but through communication. A lot of you Aquarians are coming up with genius ways to be able to connect to others in different ways, right? And to grow that strength in our technology. And I feel a lot of you Aquarians are going to be able to assist in that way. So, and you are going to reap those rewards for past good karma. So that's good to see here. So let's go to the 4th house. The 4th house is family and home. Let's see how your family and home life is looking through all this. Light, you are the light. You are here to show that things are still going to be bright, and all we have to do is connect to the divine. The light is still shining, and I feel that is because you are the humanitarian. You are showing the world how we can be good counselors, how we can help others just by listening to them, by helping them. There's some way that you Aquarians are really being the light this month to others, really helping somehow in our time of need, in our time of darkness. You are bringing out the light. So one more card here. Breaking through this karma that we are feeling, the darkness, the snake's energy, where you're breaking free from that through your light, through your genius, through your eccentricness, through the ways that you can envision how the world should look in a beautiful, peaceful, and loving and compassionate way again. That's what you Aquarians are doing. You are not here to judge others. You are here to help others. And I just love your energy, Aquarian, so much, because I just feel like you are the light that we need right now to know that we will come up with solutions. We'll come up with ideas, different and unique ways to save the earth. Let's go to the 5th house. This connection to love, our children, our creativity. So let's see here. What is the card here in your 5th house? Excuse me, you get 2 cards. Excuse me, let me get some more tea. Two of Cups, spiritual union. That is about coming together with our spiritual power to help others. So I feel in the fifth house of love, there's a beautiful spiritual union. I feel a lot of you are just bringing out your love. You're connecting to a stronger spiritual light of love and memories of love. There may be a connection to someone from the past who may be coming back for some reason at this time, because there's a spiritual union that you must connect to, Aquarius, to move on your pathway. So I do feel you are reaping rewards for your past good deeds with memories of love, with the spiritual union. Good deeds are coming to you through your creative ideas, through solutions, through ideas that you have had for maybe for a long time, for lifetimes, that are coming out now. But I do feel there's beautiful love flowing for you, Aquarians, reaping what you sow. And obviously you've been reaping some beautiful karmic energy of a spiritual union of love. So let's pull some karmic, some love energy cards for you for this karmic connection for some of you in love. Attraction. Worth waiting for. Like I said, I feel there's a strong attraction to someone from the past. It was worth waiting for, Aquarius. So know that this is the time for this soul spiritual union to come back together. And it was worth waiting for. So if some energy, someone from the past, or it could be just a past life connection that you feel like you've known forever, comes to you in the month of April, know it was worth waiting for. There was a reason. The timing was right at this time. So it may be a strong connection to a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, for you to see the light again, to feel grounded, to feel really rooted again in a love energy. You're definitely breaking free from something karmic. So I do feel some of you are doing a lot of soul searching. And maybe you are seeing a therapist. Maybe you are seeing a counselor. Maybe you are finding those spiritual energy, a guru, a master, whoever you connect to. I feel a lot of you are really connecting to someone that can really help elevate your soul to who you truly are, Aquarius, especially during this time where we're pushing towards this great shift that we are all feeling. So let's go into the sixth house. That's our day-to-day life. It is about what you are going to be feeling in April through all of this, Aquarius. Your health is going to be very important. So I do feel the sixth house. There is something about your health, staying healthy through it all, staying grounded, meditating, so that you can help others. What is the message in the sixth house? Your heart chakra. No kidding. You're just opening up your heart in your day-to-day life to give light and love. Light to those. That's why I feel there's something that maybe a lot of you are going to really be that counselor, be that therapist this month somehow, helping others to get through this time of crisis. Your heart chakra, the color green. The sound is yam, the element is air. The gland is the thymus, and the key words is I love. Parallel to the heart, the chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It's believed to be the link between your mind, body, and soul. Balancing this area might take a while, but you should allow all the time that you need so the healing energy can get through and flow freely by loving yourself and others, as well as learning forgiveness. You'll become more attuned with spirit. And that's what I do for a lot of you Aquarians have been doing. is doing a lot of soul searching, connecting to those energies who can raise your vibration so that you can learn to forgive and attune to spirit. That's what you're doing, sending your love out to others. Those children, the orphans, I just feel like you're just showing how to survive through it all by connecting. So in your day-to-day life, you're just going to open your heart to others. The light that you have within you. It's beautiful. One more card. There's a big, and I feel there's going to be pain. And you can see that this is the death card. And I feel like some of you Aquarians are going to give light and love to those who have maybe felt a loss, felt pain, being that counselor, that therapist to others. Some I feel maybe children who are orphans. That's what I'm seeing here. But there's something that you're doing to help those in need who are going through that pain. So let's go to the 7th house. And the 7th house is this connection to our relationships, finding balance in all of this, our relationships. What is the message? What is the card for you Aquarians? Deception and envy. And that's why I do feel this card is, very important, that I do feel others are going to feel this feeling of deceiving, being deceived, feeling pain. And this is going to be important for you Aquarians, to help one another. You may be walking away from a relationship too. You may be walking away from those now that aren't going to be part of the light, aren't going to be part of the love that you are trying to give. Some of you, I feel, may be walking away from a relationship because there is something else coming to you that is worth waiting for. And so walk away from those relationships, those partnerships, those one-on-one contacts that aren't giving you the love, the light. Right now, that's all we have. And if you do feel betrayed, if you feel like there is pain in your heart, not being able to heal, not feeling rooted and grounded, not feeling healthy, then there's something that you have to look in your relationships here. So through that, let's pull a message in the 7th house of knowing that there may be something that you may have to walk away, Aquarius. Unfinished symphony. Unfinished symphony. Yeah. Let's read a little bit about this. Number 10. Unfinished business. That's interesting. There may be, like I said, someone coming back for some unfinished business. An incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. So there may be a need to make amends to maybe something about maybe walking away from someone. Maybe you had betrayed someone, and now it's time for you to make amends, to heal. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Makes sense. Saturn just went into your sign. And Saturn had been in your 12th house for the last 3 years. To understand that karmic situation with those lessons. So, before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. And that's why I do feel some of you will be connecting to a therapist. will want to clear those situations that you have not come to terms with, because you can't move forward with Saturn being your sign for the next 3 years unless you understand those emotional and psychological issues that need closure now. And it sounds like you will seek those answers that you were trying to find, and you will finally end on a high note. And if it's a relationship situation, because we do see deception and envy, having to walk away, it does say, moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid, and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied you. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are. Make amends if need be, and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved, and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. When unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. Very important right now for closure. So if you had to walk away from a situation, relationship, if there's an unfinished symphony, make time for that closure. Make time to finish that symphony. You'll feel much better. You'll be able to finally reap those rewards for your past good deeds. So let's go to the 8th house, and that is about that change, that transformation, that regeneration that you are going through. So let's pull the first card. Shadow side, because you are going into the shadow side. This is the moon's energy. You're looking at yourself. You're seeing the truth from within and what you need to do to resolve those issues. You're looking at what has been holding you back from seeing the light again. And that's what you need to do in the 8th house, is look at yourself in the mirror. Understand what you need to change, what needs to be brought out to light again. What is it that you have not finished to clear out your past karmic situations? Because we are shifting, we're changing. Everything is going to be different after this, and we have to accept that. And that's why I feel some of you have been really working on yourself, have been going to therapy, have been doing a lot of soul searching to clear those unfinished symphonies so that you can have a spiritual union, break free from the snake, the deception, the envy. What do you need to surrender to? Whoops, those are too many cards. I'm not pulling that one out. But let's see what you need to surrender to with this change coming to you, Aquarians. What is it that you need to surrender to in the month of April? What is the one message? Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. And that's what the 8th does for you. It strengthens your power again. It allows you to regenerate your power and to really be in this place where you are feeling beautiful about yourself, the light. And like I said, you are the sign that doesn't judge others. So don't compare yourself to others. There's no judgment here. You know what you feel. You know what you are connecting to. You have strong insight. Your visions are so clear. So let's go to the 9th house of wisdom. Let's pull a wisdom card for you. A karma card. What is your higher power wanting you to know? in the ninth house of wisdom for you, Aquarians. What is the one card here? Here it is. Huh. Two of Keys, the treasure. You are connected to the 11th house, your hopes, wishes, and dreams. But let's read a little bit about this treasure. There's some type of treasure that you need to find, that you may have lost. But let's see what the Two of Keys is all about. Okay. The treasure. A man looks dejectedly at a smashed treasure chest in a room that obviously has been robbed and plundered. Behind him, a stream of lights shines from below the lid of an unbroken chest that rests on a small table, the only piece of furniture in the room that hasn't been touched. This card represents a great loss or disappointment in your life right now. It could be the loss of a job, relationship, or even an opportunity, but remember that this phase is temporary. It might take some time and effort to rally your forces to recover, but there is a great treasure within you that is always available. The little chest represents that part of you that is filled with light. Filled with light. Sorry, I want you to see the word light. It isn't vulnerable and it can never be lost or damaged. When you focus on what's wrong or what's lacking, it perpetuates your sense of emptiness and victimization. So don't let yourself get lost in your loss. Open the lid to your light and let it illuminate your way. There are other opportunities and greater wealth waiting for you to discover. What a powerful message about knowing that having to deal with the shadow side, loss and pain, your heart is there, still opening. You're able to still be grounded in this connection to Mother Gaia. So I do feel that even though you may be without, there's maybe some type of loss, you will be able to still see the light in it all. And I feel like this loss is not just about maybe you personally, but the loss that we feel from around the world. So let's go to the 10th house. The 10th house is the connection to your career, destiny. Obviously, our destiny is changing for all of us. And for you, Aquarius, it's giving you the power. Your solar plexus chakra. You have this connection to your chakras. You've got your base chakra. You have your heart chakra. And now you have your solar plexus chakra. So a strong connection this month to meditate, to open up your chakra, to understand how they can help you be in alignment through all of it. So of course we got to read about the solar plexus chakra. It is the color of yellow. It is the sound of Ram, the element of fire, the glands of the pancreas and adrenal. The keywords, I can. The solar plexus chakra is located between the navel area just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. The energy center where your emotions and feelings are recorded. This chakra is associated with clairessence, inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area. To balance this chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance with movement, or breathe work with color. In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy. Workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonize this area. And that's why I feel this month you're finding ways to really energize your soul again. Color therapy seems to be important for you. So wearing these beautiful colors of light will help you stay in the light. And the wisdom, look at this wisdom. You have wisdom to share, knowledge to give. You do. I feel like a lot of you, Aquarians, just have so much insight and wisdom to share with the collective, with all of us. So share your wisdom. Start really connecting to your eccentric side, to the power of your own intelligence, to be able to create new ways of being, new ways of living that we all need, so that we can learn from our loss and to grow our power of our own spirituality and to give that love, compassion, and kindness to others. So let's go to the 11th house. That's your house, Aquarius. This is the humanitarian house. This is the connection to the world, getting connected to all those, no matter what, where we live, what our religion is, our culture, our race. To find out that we can still have victory and success. That is what you are going to do. Find ways for the will to be able to be victorious and successful through all of this. There's a calling for you. Your higher power is wanting you to hear it, so that we all can enjoy in this victory and success that you are creating for us. And the 12th house. I want to pull a keeper of light that you can connect to. The 12th house is the connection to our higher power, the divine's energy, our angels and guides. This is where we have to stay grounded and centered and aligned through prayer, through meditation, through our faith and belief and non-judgment. What is the connection to the keeper of light for you, Aquarians, in the month of April? The keeper of light that will... Sorry about that. My video went off. But here you go. You get the connection to Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Mercury is direct now. So I do feel it is important you to be able to have that open communication with the other, right? So let's read about Mercury. Mercury is the Roman god of messages and communication. In Greek mythology is known as Hermes. He has often been depicted with wings on his feet, representing his capacity to be swift, and carrying a caduceus, the same healing wand that Archangel Raphael is known to carry. As well as overseeing communication, he oversees the planet Mercury. When this goes retrograde, which means it appears to go backwards, when seen from the Earth, communication can be delayed or difficult. And as we know now, it has gone forward. So there should be some beautiful open communication that you can express to help others. We can call on Mercury for help with loving, honest, and open communication, conversations, divination, and any form of expressive art such as writing, poetry, and journalism. He can also help us heal miscommunication that have been caused by some type of distress. Open all levels of communication Now, important messages, information, and insights are being shared. You may hear from an old friend, like I said, someone from the past, having to clear up past karmic situations, those unfinished symphonies. You may hear from an old friend or family member, or have an opportunity to finally understand a loved one you've not had an easy time with. You may be able to clarify situations where you feel you weren't heard properly or were misunderstood. Get things off your chest in a loving way so that you can clear all the roads to love in your life. Listen to, communication is a two-way street. Mercury's here now to allow you to hear clearly and to be heard. What a beautiful message from Mercury. There is open communication to clear your karmic situations from the past. You're going to finish those unfinished symphonies, and knowing that there is still this beautiful treasure waiting for you. And all you have to do is keep your heart open, the love and light from the divine flowing. Keep yourself healthy and grounded, and be the humanitarian that you are. So much love to you. And if you ever want a personal reading, please connect with me. All my links are below. And until next time, with pure love through Synergy.